Police say this is not the first time the man accused of fatally shooting his ex-wife has been in trouble with the law.
We have also learned that the woman who lost her life in today's shooting filed for a personal protection order just last month.
She did exactly what she was supposed to do. Didn't seem like she got the adequate protection that she should have got. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be a hard one right here, and some of y'all might not like the suggestions I'm going to have in this, and some people definitely are not going to agree with it, but I'm telling you right now, if she would have had her own personal pew-pew, it might be a different ball game we're hearing about right now. Good evening, my American brothers and sisters. Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys will follow me up here, follow me down here. Click this. It helps me a whole lot. Thank you very much. If and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification. It will bring you on the drop box. Select all notifications after that. That way you'll be notified when I post a video. Last but not least, don't forget to check out the other YouTube channel, Man, Husband, Father. They both start with M. So I gave you guys a story earlier with a woman who unfortunately lost her life at the hospital when her ex-husband showed up and took her life, causing the hospital to go into a cold silver and set off a lot of panic. Some women who were in labor had to hold on a little bit longer or whatever like that. It caused a whole lot of chaos at the hospital. The suspect picture was shown, his vehicle, and I told you guys about how I'm pretty sure he's going to probably get rid of the vehicle. He's probably going to try to cut his hair, definitely going to get rid of the clothing, whatever like that. But we learned a whole lot more of who that woman was and how she also reached out. And the thing is, folks, is that, look, oh my God, I cannot even stress enough how often I tell people to protect themselves, even though I know that it can be a scary situation. I know that some people want to rely on the other resources that we have, as y'all can see what's coming up right here. I know you want to rely on the resources that we have in regards to emergency services. But what you need to seriously understand is this. You have to be your own first response, man. You have to be your own first responder, because waiting a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, do you know what can happen in 1 to 2 minutes? I tell people this: do 10 squats in place, then drop down and do 10 push-ups. Drop down while you're down there doing the push-ups, flip over and do 10 sit-ups. By the time you do that, depending on your age, let's keep it real, you won't even be a minute in. A lot of stuff can happen within a minute. So let's get ready to go into this story right here so I can give you all the updates that in this particular case is going to be unfortunate. Check this out.
Police say this is not the first time the man accused of fatally shooting his ex-wife has been in trouble with the law.
We have also learned that the woman who lost her life in today's shooting filed for a personal protection order just last month that was never served.
Never served. Y'all heard that part, right?
Investigator Ross Jones joining us live right now here in studio with how in the world this could have happened.
Yeah, a lot of questions that need to be answered. Good evening to you both. Mario Green was convicted of aggravated stalking back in 2001 and spent 6 years in prison for arson before his 2012 release. But much more recently, his ex-wife said he posed an immediate danger to her, and she went before a judge to stop him.
The cries for help from Latricia Green could be seen in black and white. First, in a personal protection order sought on June 13th, when she said her ex-husband Mario Green was stalking her, that he continued to call my job and threatened to meet employees outside, and showed up to my job and tried to enter my office without my approval to get to me.
I don't know if this particular case, well, this where she works at, is on campus or off campus regarding the hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand policy. I completely understand policy. I really do. For this man to be doing what he's doing right here, concealed. I'm sorry. Concealed. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. If this was, look, listen to me. If this was my sister, my aunt, anything like this, I would tell them, get you a small little pistol. Make sure you do all the right things you need to do. bring it with you. But Ty, what if they got to take time to get it? Get the gun anyway, have it with you, start the process of doing all the legal things you need to do to get a license to carry, all that, but still bring the pew-pew with you. Trust me. In this particular case, her being able to protect herself from what he did, I'm pretty sure the police then would have been very lenient on giving her any charges. Now, I'm keeping it real with y'all. Is it possible that she would have lost her job? Maybe because she violated hospital policy. So what? She's living. She's living. I'm just telling y'all straight up, man. I mean, this is horrible right here. I mean, your first obligation for your safety is going to be yourself. Not waiting on police. Definitely not waiting on the hospital security at all.
The judge denied that PPO, but just over a month later, on July 20th, Latricia would seek another. This time, she said her ex-husband's behavior had escalated. Since I was denied, she said, he has now been able to break into my car and cut up my clothes, shoes, and steal belongings from me. And he followed me on multiple occasions and has tried to break my car window. I noticed him following me from Oak Park all the way back to the city and on Woodward and the Boulevard. He continued to try and turn his car into mine and block me off. He has continued to call my job and said he will not stop or stop coming after me.
Who's at fault, y'all? Who's at fault? The judge? Who's at fault? And I'm going to keep it real with y'all. If this is going on, and I don't know if she does or she don't, guys, but if this woman happened to have brothers or anyone like that that's of a male figure that was in her life or something like that, I wish she would have reached out to them. I wish that what she's writing in this PPO, I wish that she would have called the police or anybody while she was being followed, while he was doing it in traffic, so that the police then could pull any type of footage, any type of traffic cams, any type of doorbell cams, pull any of that information watching this man do this. But it's almost like, Ty, I get what y'all saying. What would be the point if she's sitting there telling the judge this and the judge them still just like, that is crazy to me, man. That's what I'm telling y'all. If they don't care enough about her life, then I will have to do something like I told you guys to do earlier. Bring the pew-pew.
I have tried to be cordial, she said, because I feel that the system has now let me down each time that I have tried to make reports on this man.
It's crazy.
My father was murdered, and now with this situation, I am now in mental distress and scared, not knowing what to do.
Bruh, that's even more heart-wrenching. My father was murdered, and she ended up facing the same fate and sat there and cried out to the system. Look what the system did to her.
And now with this situation, I am now in mental distress and scared, not knowing what to do.
That's horrible.
I have to constantly look over my shoulder to make sure this man is not following me to hurt me like he has done in the past with physical abuse. I am asking for help before this goes too far, she wrote, and things are too late. This time, the judge granted the PPO, deeming Mario Green to pose a threat to his ex-wife. But there was a problem, according to DPD Assistant Chief Charles Fitzgerald.
Unfortunately, it was not served on her ex-husband, so it almost brings us here today.
It was not served to him. I mean, what would they would have done anyway, though? I'm just keeping it real.
According to Wayne County's website, a PPO can be served through a process server or court officer, a third party, or by certified mail. We do not know if Latricia Green pursued any of those methods or if they would have made a difference at the end of the day. But it is so terrifying to read that she more or less predicted this.
It makes your heart sink just listening to you say how many times she pleaded with the court for help and help to save her life.
She clearly saw this coming.
I don't care if you don't agree with me. Women that are listening to this right now, especially if you're facing something like this, and it could be men too, let's keep it real. If something like this is going on your job and to this extent, and you've cried out and been denied and things like that of the sort, bring your pew-pew. Bring your pew. No, not a knife, not a stun gun. You can say, okay, possibly mace, but what mace would have done to him with this gun? Bring the pew-pew. I'm just saying. The minute you see him walking up, you know he's not supposed to be near you and following you. Pull it out. No. Pow, pow, pow. He hit the ground, whatever like that. You got evidence that you cried out. You got evidence that you pleaded with the judge. You got evidence that the PPO was granted, and yet he still came. Y'all, this is crazy, man. I hate hearing stuff like this. It pisses me off. This woman faced the same fate that her father did, man. This is ridiculous. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. This is a horror story. I mean, the best we can do right now is just pray for her and the ones that it affected, her co-workers, and if she had any families. I don't know if she have any children or nothing like that. We can do now is just pray for her and then pray that something gets done differently with this justice system and trusting when this stuff is happening to these victims. As far as being abused and things like that, and threats and followed and stalked and employees being threatened. I mean, that's over the top right there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this by putting it in the comment section after this video. Don't forget to do what you see in this animation right here. That would greatly help my channel. I know I'm putting videos out super late, but you know, it's the weekend. The next video I'll be doing after this one possibly is going to be up there. Things I did as of yesterday right here. If you haven't subscribed, just click my face right there. I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. Hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.